start seated. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Knees out to the side, sitting up nice and tall. Rock a little bit right and left, trying to feel your sit bones reaching into the mat. Trying to feel length in your spine. If you cannot sit in this position, grab a pillow, a blanket folded up, yoga block, yoga bolster, anything that's gonna let you sit on it and give you a little bit of lift. Find stillness. Close your eyes a moment. Feel length in your spine. Imagine teeny little marshmallows in between each vertebrae, giving it length, giving it cushion, giving it space. Deep inhale through the nose. Feeling those ribs expand, and then exhale, letting it go. Drop the chin into the chest and roll the body forward, walking your hands out in front of you. Go as low as you can go, really trying to breathe and bring attention to those inner thighs. Deep breath, let the head be heavy. You can move your head right and left if that feels good. Add the shoulders in. And then pull that low belly in and walk the hands up, bringing the body up to a nice tall seated position. Let's walk our right hand out to the side, reach our left hand up overhead and lean over to the right. Deep breath. Press into the supported hand, pressing that left sit bone into the mat, reaching up and over, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the body center. Walk that left hand out to the side, right arm up overhead, lean over. Press into that supporting hand, pressing that right sit bone into the mat. Inhale, bring the body back up. Tuck the chin into the chest, roll the spine all the way down. Flap your legs a little bit like you're a butterfly, moving the wings. Just giving them a little shake, clearing them out. Inhale, roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Reach that right leg out at a diagonal, toes up to the ceiling. Pull that left heel in a little bit closer to your crotch, right into the center. Sitting up nice and tall, still feeling those sit bones rooted into the mat. And lean the body over that extended leg. Reaching for the knee, for the shin, for the ankle, for the toes. Deep breath. Bring the body up. Switch legs. Left leg reaches out at a diagonal, toes up to the ceiling. Deep breath. Lengthen the spine. We're moving a little bit at a quicker pace in this stretch sequence. So if you need to slow things down, you can. Or do another stretch when I come back. Deep breath, hovering the body over that left leg. And walk the body up. We're about halfway through our stretch series, so a lot of these stretches are going to be familiar to you. They're going to start to feel a little bit normal in your body again. Soles of the feet together. Grab those ankles. Inhale. Press that chest through the arms, arching up. Imagine you had a big yoga ball behind you and you're resting your back on it, rounding up and over. Exhale, curving through the spine as if somebody just threw a big yoga ball at you. You caught it, drop that chin to the chest. Inhale, arch up and over. Exhale, arching through. Again, inhale, up and over. Exhale, arching through. Find a nice tall spine. Reach those legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. Reach those arms up and then lean the body over towards the toes. Go as low as you can. Deep breath into the backs of those legs. Turn your chin from right to left, giving a little stretch in the back of the neck. Suck that low belly and roll up through the spine, sitting up nice and tall. Point the toes straight ahead and then bring the toes up to the ceiling. Point the toes straight ahead. Move your butt muscles out of the way, sitting up nice and tall. And bring the toes up to the ceiling, pointing towards the wall in front and bring them up. Good. Let's bring both feet flat on the mat, sitting up nice and tall. Reach those arms out in front of you. We're going to roll down through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to laying down. If that's too difficult for you, just make your way to the floor. Doesn't matter really how you get there. Let's rock those knees right and left. Making sure that low back feels good. Let's reach one leg up to the ceiling. Grab behind that thigh. If this is too difficult, grab a yoga strap, a scarf, anything that's going to give you more length. Circles with that foot, one direction. Circles the other way. Spread those toes nice and wide, like a paintbrush. Bend that knee, push the ceiling away. Bend the knee, push the ceiling away. Bend the knee, push that ceiling away. Cross that ankle over the opposite foot. So now we're crossing that right ankle over the left knee. Pull that left thigh into your chest. Deep breath, feeling a stretch in that right butt muscle. You can use your right elbow to press that knee out a little bit. Keep those feet flexed. Deep breath. Hold this position. Let that right foot drop over to the left. Bring those arms out to the side. Deep breath. Let the legs be heavy. Let gravity do the work here. You focus on your breath. Focus on breathing into that twist, into that low back. You can look over those right fingertips for an added stretch. Continuing to breathe. Let's carefully bring those legs back to center. Unwind. Grab that left knee into your chest. Reach that foot up to the ceiling. Circles with that ankle. Spread those toes. Paint circles on the ceiling. Reverse. Good. Bend that knee into your chest. Press the ceiling away. Bend it in. Press the ceiling away. Bend that leg in. Press the ceiling away. Last one. Bend. Press. Cross that left ankle over that right knee. Pull that right thigh into your chest. Let the tailbone rest on the mat. So don't think of curling up. Think of resting. Everything flat on the mat. You can use that left elbow. Sneak it out. Press it into that left knee a little. Deep breath. And then take everything, drop it over to the right, nice and easy, hands out to the side. Deep breath into that low back. Let gravity work on the legs. Deep breath, sinking down. And let's pull these knees back to center, nice and easy. Uncross the legs, reach the legs up, give those feet a little shake. Squeeze everything in like a ball, nice and tight, forehead to knees, rock side to side. Rock forward and back if that feels good. And then find stillness. Reach those legs out to the side. So knees are going to drop open to the diagonals. Okay, it should feel pretty natural here. Vulnerable, but natural. Shimmy those hips. Good. Reach just the right leg out. Straighten it. Bend it in. Left leg. Bend it in. It's okay if your knees are bent. Bend it in. Open. Bend it in. Turn the legs back to parallel. Just the right leg. Reach it up and down. And left and down. And right and down. And left and down. Pull those knees back in at a diagonal. Opening up those hips. Shimmying a little side to side. And then let's make our way to all fours. Knees are stacked under our hips. Fingertips spread nice and wide. Wrists underneath those shoulders. Let's make little circles going one direction. Warming up the wrists. Notice how involved I'm getting my body. You can slow it down if you need to. Reverse those circles. Good. And then find stillness. Reach that right leg back behind you. I want all 5 toes on that mat. Okay, the pinky toes kind of like a kickstand. That's okay. Rock forward and back, feeling a stretch in that calf muscle. And then press into your hands. Really stretch that calf. Drop that knee down. Reach it back. Drop it down. Reach it back. Last one. Drop it down. Reach it back. Lower it down. Other leg reaches back. All 5 toes, baby toes a kickstand, rock forward and back. Feel that stretch through the bottom of the foot, through the calf. Breathing, and then press into the mat. Press back, feel a nice strong stretch in that calf. Good. And then lower that knee down, reach it back. Lower it down, reach it back. Lower it down, reach it back. Pull it in, open those knees nice and wide. Bring the big toes to touch, sit the hips back onto your heels. Again, forehead to mat. If this position is hard for you and you're up here, that's okay. You can place things underneath here, but to give you a little bit of lift, deep breath. You can shift your hips right and left here if that feels good. Breathing. Good, and then let's bring our forearms to the mat, make our way out, square off those knees, making sure everything's parallel, keeping those forearms parallel like you're on train tracks. Press up, straighten the elbows, lower down. Pull that low belly in so you're not arched. So pull that low belly in, press up, lower down. Now we're stretching the outsides of our shoulders. This might feel really uncomfortable if we have tight shoulders, and down. Press up, and down. Last one, press up, walk those hands underneath. Let the chest drop in between the hands. We've done this before, so you're squeezing an imaginary pencil, dropping the chest, keep those arms straight. Then press the floor away, letting each shoulder blade go off to the side, pencil rolls off your back. And squeeze the pencil, drop the chest, notice my arms are straight, straight, straight. And press the floor away, spread the shoulder blades right and left. And press through, squeeze the pencil, and press away. Good. Shift forward and back. That low belly is in. And let's find stillness. Let's reach our right arm back behind us, palm up to the ceiling, working that tricep. Bend that arm in, press it back. Bend it in, press it back. Bend it in, reach it out to the side, palm facing the floor. Bend it in and out. In and out. Reach that arm in front of you, palm facing towards the side of the room. Squeeze it in and out. Squeeze that elbow up to the ceiling. Squeeze it in and out. Lower that hand down. Left arm reaches back, palm up to the ceiling, feeling that tricep. Bend that arm in, stretch it back. Bend it in, stretch it back. Bend it in, bring it out to the side, palm faces the floor. Bend it in and out. In and out. Strong right arm. Bring it in, palm reaches out to the side of the room, thumb up to the ceiling. Squeeze it in, elbow comes up, reach it out. Pull it in, reach it up, lower it down. Open those knees, sit those hips back, find a child's pose. Bring the palms down to the mat, rest your forehead on your hands. Deep breath. Feel the armpits opening up to the floor. This is a very energetic stretch today, lots of motion, lots of movement. So on these little pauses, find your breath. And then let's make our way to standing. However you want to get there, wiggle those shoulders, wiggle those legs. Let's bring our feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. So hip distance is right under our hips. A little bit wider is going to be like where we feel like the edge of our hips actually end, like the meat part, the muscle part. Feet are parallel on train tracks. Let's tuck that chin into our chest. Take a slight bend in the knees. Roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. All the way down. Wiggle those shoulders. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Grab behind your calves, your ankles, wherever you can, and try to pull your chest in towards those thighs. And release. Reach that right arm to the outside of that left foot. Reach that left arm up to the ceiling. Twist. Exhale, lower down. Let's open up the same side. Twist, open up and open, pressing against that foot. Exhale, lower. Last one, up and open. Lower left hand to the outer edge of that right foot. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Try to straighten those legs. Exhale, lower down. Open up, same side. Reach, reach, reach. Lower down. Last one. Lift up, reach. Exhale, lower down. I want you to do a flat back. So we're going to press our hands into our shins. Press our booty to the back of the room and our chest to the front of the room. Press, press, press. Exhale, forward fold. Heavy head. Bend the knees a little bit. Let's do that again. Palms into those shins. Press forward and back. Extend that back. Straighten those legs. Exhale, forward fold. Take a nice bend in those knees like you're taking a seat and pull that low belly in. Roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, like a zombie, rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. Roll those shoulders back. Bring the head on top of your spine. Deep breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Slight back bend, arching. Exhale, bring those hands down. Good, let's tuck that chin into the chest. Roll it down. Shimmy those shoulders all the way down. Deep breath. Wiggle the tail from right to left. Straightening the right leg and then the left leg. And then find stillness. Little bounces. Bouncing, 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 bouncing. And then take a nice deep bend. Belly sucks in. Roll up through the spine. Last one. Vertebrae at a time. One vertebrae. Roll those shoulders back. Ears on top of the shoulders. Let's drop that right ear to the right shoulder. Left ear to the left shoulder. Chin into the chest. Circles in one direction. Up and around. Up and around. Reverse. Other way. Nice big circles with that neck, with that head. And drop that chin into the chest. Roll those shoulders back. Bring the head on top of the spine. 15 minutes. A little bit faster than normal. So this is a good one to bookmark when you want to just get a little bit more energized. See you tomorrow.